Alright. So sorry about that. I accidentally forgot to name the stream. Also had some mic trouble, which I don't know, maybe I should double check to make sure it's okay now. Yep, sounds fine. But yeah, I'm gonna stop playing Amnesia the Dark Descent. This is actually going to be free for people with PlayStation Plus tomorrow. I actually already had it. I was literally waiting till this month to finally play it, and then it goes, it ends up being free. Not a big deal. I only paid like $8 for it a while ago. And also I got it for free on PC a while ago. There was like one day, oh yeah, I think it was before Soma came out. They put this game out for free on PC. Speaking of Soma, I plan on streaming that this month. It's one of my favorite. It's pretty much my favorite horror game. Period. Well, as far as like straight up horror, that and Alien Isolation are probably my two favorites. But like, it's just an incredible game with an incredible story. So that's why I want to replay it. Plus, I've only played it once, and it was 3 years ago. Wow. But yeah, well, I think it was 3. I don't know if it came out in 2014 or 2015. But I played it when it first came out, and it's actually made by the same people who made this, Amnesia, The Dark Descent, which I've heard so many great things about. I played a bit of it on PC. Partly is because it was keyboard and mouse only. You couldn't use a controller, but I couldn't really get into it. It was just like a little bit uncomfortable for me, because I'm just not comfortable with keyboard and mouse. I mean, as far as playing, I'm just talking about, actually doing it. I can't sit using keyboard and mouse for an extended period of time. It's not comfortable, that's all. Show effect subtitles? What? Let's see what that is, and... Focus icon... Let's see... Gamma... Huh. Yeah, I have it all the way up and it's still... Alright. You know what? I actually might want to swap the sticks just because I know this is a game where you're going to be looking at different items a lot. And you have to put the cursor right on it to actually do it. So, yeah. That's how it was in Soma too, and it does help me to aim with the left stick. But alright, yeah, let's start new game. Yeah.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is...
Daniel.
Yes. I am Daniel.
Said he was from Mayfair. Which I remember from The Order 1886, which I was also considering replaying this month, although it's even within Gran Turismo Sport, there's a lot of stuff to play this month. Not to mention Wolfenstein at the end of the month, which is the highlight for me. in here. How was that? Ooh. Oh yeah, you can like pick stuff up and throw it. Which is cool. 'Cause you can pick up like anything. Pretty much. You can do that in Soma too. Seems like he's walking kind of slow. Is there like a run button? Or... Oh yeah, L2. Heard something when he's walking around. What the hell? Beware, when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the environment using tinderboxes to search for other sources of light. Yep. Okay. So basically, don't stay in the dark. Don't run out of tinderboxes. Which are basically just matches. It's a tinderbox. That's a funny word for just matches. Yay, we made it through the first level. Nothing attacked us. Except that gust of wind. Ooh, witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Okay. Here, dead end, yeah. Vegas. Oh. Okay. Alright, nothing in here. Really? Well, it's probably a waste. Oh, is that a chest over there? Oh, a lantern. How was that? Sounded like a monster. Now it's open. Earthquake.
Of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
So the name of the game fits because this guy, I'm playing as someone who has amnesia, but he has like finds notes from his former self and stuff. I gotta kill some dude. Also, I think this game takes place in like, I don't know, 18th century or something like that, because they don't have electricity, I don't think. Like, that's why there's all candles. Yeah. Yep. Gonna be fun. Alright.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp.
Good.
You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe
Working and stuff.
Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brandenburg.
way to go? How was that? That's probably a hint that I should go this way. Locked, okay. And this is actually one of the free games for next month too, by the way. If you got PlayStation Plus, this is, well, it's actually a collection. It's this game, and then like 2 sequels. I don't know if it, like, there's this other one called Justine. I don't know if it's like a real sequel or just like an extra download or something. But A Machine for Pigs is like a sequel. But I've played a little bit of this one, but I've never played any of these. I always heard that they were really good. Lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are strained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Oh, okay. You mean the wine cellar that I needed a key to? Great. Yeah, and then the other game that's free next month is Metal Gear Solid 5. It's pretty epic.
There should be more coop rats. Let me see. And one part aqua force.
Chemistry pot. This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae. Former compounds lacked the potency I need, but I sense I am close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis and hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic, I think it means to say, typo, and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I am losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. But I think I need a like an acid type substance to get through those weird things blocking my path. That's like a multiplayer thing though. Like, it's not like a good game. It's like supposed to be like just multiplayer stuff, which, yeah, I'm just not interested in. I'm sure Alex would love that because he was talking about Michael Myers and stuff recently. I've never really seen those movies. Okay, so I have to go to the wine cellar, but I don't actually have the key. I guess it could be just like in a different room. I haven't checked everywhere. I don't have a key, right? Yeah, no key. I can't get through that door. Check over here. Ooh, tinderbox, yay! Archives. Wait, did one of those notes say where I could find the key? Shit, I should check. Cool. Yeah, that simulator's no joke. Like, I was surprised at how complicated the startup was, and then just like you know, runway, like getting off the runway and stuff. But looks cool. Find the key for the wine cellar. Okay. I hear something.
May 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued.
This is Daniel speaking, the guy I'm...
making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Yeah, does X-Plane have any, like, fighter jets or anything like that? That's like... one thing I've always dreamed of doing is flying one, so since I probably can't do that in real life... Simulator. Oh, sick. I was gonna say, yeah, the F-22 would be awesome to fly. Oh, that's kick-ass. What was that? I heard something. Nice, that's good, yeah. Are they, like, real difficult to fly?
1939. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Huh. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Like, I remember trying the simulator mode in War Thunder, and just trying to land was like really hard. I still really can't do it. Like, I did it through the tutorial. I tried to like teach you how to do it, but when I tried to do it after that, I could never do it. Like, it's not easy. Oh, sick. Yeah, no, that'd definitely be... Whoa, what was that? That'd definitely be sick. Is landing real hard? Cause like it definitely is in War Thunder. But like I don't know how good the like you know, physics and stuff are in War Thunder. Cause I saw like some videos comparing flight simulators. Like, you know, Microsoft Flight Sim X or Flight Sim World and X-Plane, but War Thunder doesn't seem to get compared a lot. So it's like, is it not a real simulator, or is it just like not only a simulator so people don't mention it with those other ones? Whoa, what was that? I heard something make a noise. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, cause see, well, in War Thunder, I mean, you are flying like World War II planes, which I suppose is probably part of it, why it's difficult. But like, yeah, it's all manual in War Thunder to land a plane, which is probably why it's difficult. But like, also there is also the option of what's it called? Like they do some air battles where you start from the sky instead of having to take off and stuff. But it's like the planes are so hard to control and aim that it took like so much time and effort just to get one kill in that mode. I was shocked that I even got one. But I think because it's simulator mode, it doesn't take a whole lot of damage to take down a plane, so you only have to land like maybe a few shots. So that's probably why I was able to do it, because like most of the time I was just like struggling just to line up a shot on the other planes. It was fun though. I gotta play War Thunder more often. Whoa, what was that? That just finally. Oh, that's cool. What happened?
17th May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
What?
The next thing I can remember is the grating sound.
Maybe it was the apple of Eden.
The voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Shit. Hold on one sec. Alright, hopefully my mic's working again. So to rearrange something. Let me check real quick. Check. Alright, yeah, it's working. Alright, so this guy. Cool, yeah. Had to disconnect it, but it's good to go now. Oh shit. Alright, here we go, should be good. But yeah, so apparently this guy was searching somewhere. I thought he said Africa, but then he mentioned Arabs. I don't know, I guess they could be there too, but he found something, like some weird relic. There's definitely something going on here in this game. Not breakable by hand. But I probably could use something else, right? Like this thing? Wow. Dude has an arm like Tom Brady. Or Nolan Ryan would probably be a better comparison.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wards. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Oh, I see a tinderbox. You get that thing. Yeah.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Huh. Okay, Altstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801, and that's what I'm in. I'm in Brennenburg Castle right now. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. I don't even know where Prussia is, but I don't know. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains, dressed with scattered lakes, is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The story, the Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as hard revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Altstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to be never seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Altstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? The immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family in his castle nearby Altstadt. And like most of those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived through the time of occupation, and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. Huh. So this guy's immortal. Okay, so... Alright, so there's 3 books that I gotta hit. Alright, let's see. Oh, maybe I'm not doing it in the right order. What the hell? I don't get it. Oh, here's one. What? Okay, I did it. Uh-oh. I gotta hide in here. Something's coming. Gone? Oh. Regarding... Wait, it seems like it doesn't even pause the game when you check the notes. Kind of strange. Alright, I'll sit in here while I read that note then. Okay, regarding the closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. Was it like poison wine or something? Alright, but I do have the key to the wine cellar now, so I can go back to... Huh. Oh shit. Oh shit, that shit caved in, so I can't go back that way. Alright. Okay, the thing is gone. Uh-oh. I'm getting out of here. What the hell was that? Fuck? Whoa! What the hell keeps hitting me? Hoblob. Yep, me too. Wolfenstein's gonna be awesome. They both are. I mean, but yeah, I can't wait to play them. And Gran Turismo Sport. It's gonna be a busy month. Shit. Yeah, and the Evil Within, it comes out only a week, yeah, a week from Friday. Uh-oh. Where's my, lamp? Right, here we go.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
What the hell is that? Damn. How much oil do I have? Oh, I see. You can like fill it up manually. Oh, cool. This thing refills oil, huh? Oh, shit. It is difficult, yeah. It's difficult for me too. I died a lot. Way more than Outlast 1.
Feels like my chest is going to burst.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Accept it. We're not getting out of here alive.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly, and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel that my inside revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... So like I thought, there was poison in the wine. Well, the real savage is the Alexander guy that was like having them kidnap people for him. I wonder why he was having... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know if this room is connected to the room he's in. Can't quite reach that thing. Got it. I hear footsteps, but I don't see anything over there. Yeah, so far it's been like nothing, but I can hear something. Alright, oh, okay, here's the... I think think this is the last ingredient I need. Alright. Hell? Uh-oh, not these stupid things again. Wait a sec. How am I have to get to the laboratory, which is in there. 'Cause I have to make, acid or whatever. And this dude can't take a little fall. Bleeding quite badly. That's not good. Oh, okay. I gotta select them and then... Wait, did I have 4 or 5? No, I had 4. Alright. What the hell is that? What the fuck? Like I'm doing some kind of like chemistry thing. What do you mean, no subject to use it on? What the fuck is it talking about? Maybe I didn't do it in the right order? Yeah, I keep trying to put a container below it, and it says no object to use it on. What the fuck? Oh, dude, seriously? There we go. Pot of acid. That's something fun to carry around. Uh-oh. The stairs are gone. What? Get through there. Well, yeah, how am I supposed to get back up? Can I make the jump? Almost. The only way to get up there? Oh, here we go. What? Oh. That was a lot easier than I expected. Alright, but which way should I go now? To the refinery. Wait, so I'm supposed to go to the refinery? Where is that? I don't know what that means. Oh, okay, that it means refinery. It says Fabrica Aliquatoria. Shit, now I'm on acid. That sucks.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Oh shit, there's one. Finally saw one. Yeah, if it like gets too dark, he starts to lose his sanity. Uh-oh. Okay, I only have a few cuts and bruises, so I don't really need a drink. A health drink just yet.
22nd of June, 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Okay. What's that noise? What the fuck? Something's clogging it? Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh. Come on, reach it. There we go. What the hell? Why does that stuff keep attacking me? What? There's water on the ground. What the hell? There's invisible things walking around. Shit. That means I have to jump, like, box to box. So I can hear the thing. Oh shit, it's right there. It's invisible though, like, what the hell? Shit. What the hell? Thing's after me. Oops. Oops. Oh no, I can't jump back on it. Crazy. I got invisible dickheads chasing me. Heavy gate. So I like made way all the way over here for nothing basically. Can't even get out of here. Uh-oh. Damn it. It hit me. Because I'm barely conscious. Shit. Where did that thing go? Oh, there it is. He needs to get out of here. Yeah. For real. What's in there? Oh, okay, I can get on this box right here. Alright, good. Oh, there's a skull. Maybe I can, like, pick stuff up and throw it? Will he actually go after it? He does. Oh no, get up there! Damn it. Oh good, there's another book I can throw. There's gotta be another book. Huh. There's like nothing in this room though. Oops. Yeah. Kinda crazy. Here we go. This has gotta be something. Maybe that opened that gate that I couldn't open before. Grab any books? Yeah. Oops. Yeah. See, like, this part is awesome. This is like, I didn't get into this game before just because it was like, it gets a little boring because there wasn't enough action, but now I like this part. This part's fun. Oh wait, well what did that lever I used do then? If it didn't help me open that gate, what did I fucking do with it? I don't have any more of that acid. Yeah, no. Come on. I don't understand what I did with that lever if it not if it doesn't have anything to do with that gate. Uh-oh. Heard that. Maybe I just pushed the lever in the wrong direction or something. Oh, maybe I wasn't quick enough. Oh, I can already hear it going back down. Uh-oh. Now there's two of them. I barely got up there before he got me. Oh, so right here there's not enough boxes. Well, what's he doing? Uh-oh. Right now, I kind of gotta, like, forge my own path through here. Whoa! How did he move it? He moved the damn box. Son of a bitch. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Well, actually, I can probably make that. Alright, so let me guess. This gate, I got a crank or something. Uh-oh. The problem is, as soon as I grab this thing. Alright, here we go. Oops. Oh shit. Oh, that monster seems like it's gone or something now. Kinda weird. Hollow needle. What's that for? Oh, I can use the hollow needle to pick the lock, I bet. Jeez. Doesn't seem like this. Uh-oh. Well, that was cool. They were all over me there. What the hell is this thing? What the fuck is that? A pair of legs just sticking out of there? What? What is that all about? Big ass eagle.
You have an ascending room. Would it take us to the inner sanctum?
It will definitely take care of the vertical part of our journey. So, you have ridden an elevator before?
Yes, the Colosseum at Regent's Park has one. It takes you to the gallery where you can view the panorama.
Good. This ride might be a little longer, and in the other direction.
Well, I'm gonna check this room first. Oh, of course it is. Not working. Oh, I get it. I gotta fix the machine room, then it'll work. Okay, letter regarding discovery of an orb. To my most trusted student and friend, Johann Weyer. The most remarkable thing happened as I was traveling through the Prussian woods this summer. I finally found one of the orbs I have been looking for the last 20-odd years. It is inexplicable as the Heliodromus described it in the Hortus Conclusus. It was as it was told about. An underground Mithriac temple crowned with an unearthly artifact. The orb was big enough to fill my cupped hands, and the texture was smooth and jagged. How does that go together? Smooth and jagged. Its color washed while rich. Contrast is not enough to describe its nature. It was an impossibility, an artificial paradox captured within stone. Oh, I get it. That's why he's saying smooth and jagged, color washed and rich. Yeah, okay. I was staying in a nearby village called Allstadt, investigating one of the antiquated trails when I finally found the cavern. I went inside and suddenly I could verify the truth of these enigmatic artifacts. They were real. As you can understand, this is the most important discovery of my life, but has also become my greatest fear. As I entered the underground chamber, I could feel that I was trespassing. Because of my curiosity, I did my best to fight these instincts and fetch the orb from its place. I scrambled out of the chamber and into the woods. I could sense something was following me. It bayed loudly as it closed in. The beast, this guardian of the orb, was relentless in its pursuit. I made my way to a nearby ravine where I stumbled upon some men fishing in the lake. I tried to warn them as I passed, but fortunately they remained as I continued my escape. When I heard their cry of pain echo through the valley, I felt such a tremendous sense of relief, thinking I would be spared. Suddenly a blue shimmering light engulfed me, and the colors of the forest were washed away before my eyes. I kept running through the bleak surroundings. The trees had turned charcoal black with leaves of cinder, the ground covered in murky water. I pressed on through the drenched land as the glowing ember gave way to the rising wind and rained on me. I could hear pleading screams in the distance, and I joined in as pain and fear overtook me. I fell to the ground, gasping for air. This certainly must sound strange, but I had been carried miles away across the Alps to a grassy field outside Genoa. The guardian had taken the orb from me, but still, until this day, I fear its return. Sometimes I lay awake at night, listening for the howling cry I heard in the forest. It has been nearly a decade since that day, and I still haven't been able to write about the incident. The last time we spoke, you told me about your interest in ongoing research into the mythic orbs, and I realized I owed you the truth about my visit to Allstadt. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa. That was the guy that was mentioned earlier, and then like another note or something. But yeah, no, that's pretty interesting. There's definitely something going on in the story, but we'll have to just keep uncovering more. Hell. Okay, another note. Animal experiment. Canis lupus familiaris. After a short study, it is clear that the agitation found among humans can be found in the dog. Fear and pain induce stress, which seems to trigger an endogenous response, causing the animal to burst with energy. I believe the catalyst is produced in the brain. It is difficult to determine exactly where and what it is, but I can sense it. It reeks of cosmic genesis. There is an inherent problem in harvesting this energy, since the creature is bound to die from the exercise. I must refine this process of torture to enable any real work to be done. More experiments must be performed, but it seems that the only human beings are able to produce the amount necessary. It might be their ability to appreciate the severity of the process that ultimately augments their experience of terror. So maybe that's why they were kidnapping people. Doing some fucking experiment or something like that. What the fuck? Dickheads killing dogs and shit. Assholes.
Let's see what you have to offer.
What the fuck?
What a mess. I should have sharpened the saw, but I can sense it. It's definitely there.
The hell? I don't want to hear that shit. What the fuck? Ah, cool. Ooh. Skulls and shit. What? Oh no. Oh, great. Dead end. Alright, so I gotta pick up something and throw it. Oh, where'd that lamp of oil come from? Tinderbox. What's that noise? It's knocking trees down practically. Oh. What the hell is that? When will it be my turn? Have I not shown restraint? My patience spans centuries. From where I came, mankind has not even wasted a breath, yet I bow to you. I have done so much for you, and I have gained nothing in return. Agrippa, I trusted you. It was I who, in all fairness, should have entered that gate. Elevator machine instructions. If the elevator breaks down again, make sure to use the steam engine to build up pressure before channeling it into the machinery. Adjust the levers to get the right amount of pressure inside the chamber. The meter should read up 8, down 8. Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set functions. 4-phase amplitude. Complete steam flow cycle. Note that the machine will not check proper configuration until all rods are inserted. Yeah, I'm kind of tired too. I'm probably gonna stop soon. Thanks for stopping by though, man. Be online with something tomorrow, that's for sure. Oh, another dead end, yay! What the hell is that?
journal is gone. What would they want with my journal? July 1839. I received a letter today from the Algerian governor's office disclosing the fate of Herbert's expedition. About a week after my departure, Abdullah, one of the men traveling with us, returned from the desert. He was badly injured, as if maimed by a lion. The man rambled deliriously about the expedition being attacked by something horrible. The French quickly dispatched a search party to look for the expedition. After searching for days, they found the camp abandoned without any trace of Herbert or his men. Tomorrow, I'll retrieve the things they recovered from Herbert's tent at the customs house. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm worried for him.
Huh. Some oil.
Daniel?
What?
Still having nightmares, I see.
Yes, I can't shake them. They come every night.
We'll put a stop to them. You'll see.
July 3rd, 1839. Today I picked up Herbert's things at the customs house. I dug through the trove of documents he had carried and found a log detailing the expedition. The nature of this text ranged from quick notes to colourful accounts of transpired events. I skimmed the pages, trying to figure out what might have happened. May 17th, the day I was trapped inside the orb chamber, Herbert dryly states, "Recovered Daniel after 1 hour of entrapment." This confused me greatly. I was suffocating within minutes. How could I have lasted an hour? I continued reading the peculiar text. Herbert states his facts without judgment or passion, but suddenly I could read frustration into his text. He pushed his men to investigate the underground tomb, an effort which seems to have strained the minds of his men. Madness spread through the ranks, and Herbert had to take some extreme measures to continue. He finally visits the chamber himself, where he retrieves the orb to the surface. His account confuses me greatly. If he has the orb, what are those pieces in my drawing room?
Huh. Oh yeah, I have a crowbar.
The key. Please, let it be here. July 4th, 1839. It's done. The orb is assembled. I was awakened by an exhausting nightmare. Shaking and sweating, I retired to the drawing room with a cup of tea. The relic pieces lay spread across the table as I'd left them, but somehow I knew how it was supposed to be. I fetched the tar, which I had prepared to fix the pieces together, and without fault I joined them, producing the orb I remembered so clearly. The tar proved unnecessary. It was pushed out from the joining pieces as they merged on their own, with no adhesive. The ancient stone relic now rests on my table. Its immaculate surface and perfect shape could have been molded by a factory. This is all too strange.
Uh-oh. That thing just, I think I just heard him open the door and leave. Wait, what's that thing? It's a picture. Wait, where am I supposed to go next? Wait, an important key is hidden in the guest room. What? Oh, I missed it somehow. I didn't pick up no key. I got a flow cycle rod, but not a key. What the hell is that? It looks like, oh, it looks like a torso of someone. It's fucked up.
it is. I guess it is a good place to hide it then.
Alright, good.
July, 1839. Today, I went to the university looking for answers. I was able to sneak into Herbert's office and pick up an address book along with some relevant textbooks. Professor Taylor at the Faculty of History was very helpful, and I managed to approach the subject of the orbs. The most interesting aspect was the prevalent trace they had left in our culture. The mythic orbs may, in fact, have inspired the globus cruciger, which so many royal regalia holds to this day. In ancient times, the orbs were held by priests as a symbol of the sun and its power. As I was leaving, I overheard a disturbing conversation. Sir William Smith, the geologist, was killed last night. Less than a fortnight had passed since I'd asked for his expertise. I know it's silly, but I can't help feeling responsible somehow.
There was a note that said how exactly to do that. Up 8, down 8. Wait, what? There is no 8. Wait. No, that can't be it.
July 1839. I've read every book I can find on the subject. While rich in legend and hearsay, My knowledge is lack for the insight I crave. I've sent letters to many in Herbert's address book and received answers of varying importance. Today, I got one which differed greatly from the others. From a baron in Prussia. He said nothing about the quaint stories of priests in underground temples. He didn't even mention them. He simply wrote, "I know. I can protect you. Come to Brennenburg Castle. Signed, Alexander." What am I to make of this? Protect me from what? Is someone after me? I looked up Brennenburg and traced it to the Prussian woods near the Baltic Sea. While being the least informative letter I've received, it causes me greatest distress and interest. As I write, my thoughts are drawn to my nightmares in which a most disturbing sound calls to me. A sound defying description. A voice from the void. The last few weeks have been awful, with so many sleepless nights dreading a repeat of those horrid dreams. Tomorrow, I shall visit my physician, Dr. Tate, in hope that he can provide me with sedatives to help me sleep.
Machine equipment memo. Note that there are only 2 spare rods left in storage for the elevator machinery. Make sure to only discard the ones which are badly damaged and keep the others in the inner study rooms in case all 3 would crack again. Others, but I only found 1. Hello? I have a feeling that I'm going to need that.
July 1839. How has this escaped me? They're all dead. Limbs scattered, heads split down the middle, their skin flayed as if boiled. I feel like I'm falling into myself. What's happening? Sir William Smith, Professor Taylor, now Dr. Tate. Is it following me? How can it not be? It's the damn thing I brought from Africa. Something is after me. I have no choice but to trust the Baron. He better know what he claims. If he is wrong, I suspect he'll regret it as well.
There it is. Needs more work. What? Oh yeah, damn it. It did say that something about friggin' yeah, it said something about there being 3 of those rods in study. I only found 1. Fuck. And I looked through everywhere in that study too. It also did mention something about storage, so maybe that's that other room that I haven't gone to yet. I'll check in here again, just in case. I didn't see anything in here, though. Yeah, no, there's nothing. Nothing else here.
Don't forget your bag, Daniel.
I won't, Herbert.
There is no shame in using a parasol in the desert. As it happens, it's imperative to your survival.
But it looks ridiculous.
The shade will hurt much less than dying, I assure you.
Oh, storage. Alright, good. Regarding explosive mixture, Alexander, I have prepared the explosives you need for clearing the flood drain. I can't stress enough how important it is that the mixture is handled with care. Please try to tell your featherbrained servants this before you go ahead with your plans. The liquids are not by themselves explosive and should be kept separated to avoid further mishaps. I have arranged 2 large vats in the next room for the ingredients. All you need to do is mix the liquids and you are ready to go, Agrippa. Well, how do I put it together first? I don't understand. Oh, I see, I am missing a part, yeah. Weird, there's no part in here. I don't understand. How do I put it together?
Please, let me go. I won't tell anyone, I swear. I just want to go home. No! Get away from me! Leave me alone!
Shit, I'm almost out of oil. I'm gonna stop using it. Really don't understand how I'm supposed to put this stupid drill together. I guess I must be missing another piece then, because where the fuck is the other piece though? I've checked every fucking room. Dude, what the fuck? Alright, I'm getting pissed. Where the fuck is this fucking drill pot? I've looked in every fucking room. It's like now I'm wasting oil from my lamp. Alright, I'm just gonna fucking Google it because I'm sick and tired of this. Sick and tired of this. Amnesia, the Dark Descent, drill parts. What's wrong with this fucking thing? It beeped like it was ready for me to fucking tell it. Ah, man. What the fuck is it doing? Jesus. Amnesia, Dark Descent, drill parts. Location. The fuck? Wait, 3 separate parts. And I have all 3. How do I fucking put it together then? Can be assembled in the player's inventory. I've tried doing that like fucking 20 times. It doesn't fucking do nothing. So how do I do it? Yeah, I select it and it does this. And this is the fucking problem. How can I combine it in my inventory if I can't fucking... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, thanks for telling me that. Wait, what was I doing before? Oh, it's because I was tapping on it, not holding it. Well, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck can't... Oh, man. So annoying. Like, all it would have taken is a simple little fucking inventory, like, tutorial or something. Just gonna go off automatically? I don't get it. How do I set it off? Well, how do I fucking set off the explosion at all? I don't fucking understand. What am I not safely out of the blast area? Like, come on. What the fuck? Maybe I should check the note, because it did mention something about the explosives, but... It says all I have to do is mix the liquids and I'm ready to go. Well, how come the thing ain't exploding then? Okay, this is ridiculous. Now I'm gonna have to Google how to fucking set the explosion up because oh, man. Yeah, and I'm definitely not the only person that had this problem, because other people are searching it up. What? Nobody fucking answered him? You kidding me? No one answered him. Just throw something on it from a distance, then run? What? Just throw something at it? Like, seriously? Well, I am totally quitting after this.
Why are you doing this? Get away from me!
I saw something. Oh, good, oil. Man, there's really nothing in here? What the fuck? In case of a missing rod, if a full set of 3 rods is unavailable, there is 1 rod in the inner study rooms, which might work in case the elevator breaks down again. Unless it is absolutely necessary, always use the spare rods in the storage before using a mended one. Oh shit. Oh shit, he's coming after me. fucking dickhead needs to go somewhere else. Oh, I've seen him. Damn it! Oh fuck, what the fuck? Damn it! Oh no, I'm fucked. Come on. Get a break for it. What the fuck? even have to go in there.
There's nothing left. Everything is gone.
Is that not right? Is there a note I had that tells me what way to do it? Oh, okay. There. Nothing to ignite. What should I put in there? Oh, let me see. I bet the note will say. Fuck. Oh. Is there like wood or something somewhere that I can put in there? If I could just throw a box in there or something. Or maybe it's like coal, something like that. I need some more. Oh, now it's full, okay. I mean more work. What the fuck are you talking about more work? all those are in the right place, and I know those fuel rods are. I followed the instructions.
The flicker, the bluish light.
Make sure the flow is set according to the following chart. Trinity steam set, 4-phase, amplitude, complete steam flow cycle. That's the order I put it in. Oh, I think I know now. Supposed to match up the shapes. Alright. Okay. Oh, the fuck? Alright. Here's a good time to quit. Jeez. Alright, peace out.